friends. Welcome. My name is Michael Johnson. I'm going to be your host tonight of healing your body and your mind and your spirit. And with this guy sitting beside me right here, we'll probably touch on all three of them. Let me introduce you. This is Jeff and his lovely wife, Chelsea. Jeff has a story. Let me just tell you right up front, Jeff should not be here right now. He should not be alive. He shouldn't even be walking right now. He's going to be a true inspiration to a whole lot of people. So, Jeff, what happened?
Well, this is not going to be an easy one. We'll start going back to 2018.
Okay.
I'm at work in the Bay Area in California. Standing out there, I used to survey telephone poles because we used to do fiber optic routes. So we're out there early in the morning, brand new, 6:30 in the morning, first pole in the morning. I'm in that surveillance equipment.
Was it light?
Dusk.
Dusk.
But visibility was great. Like, it was still light enough. We have to wait because with the equipment, you cannot see a thing without light.
Right.
So there I am, first pole in the morning. I can tell you as far as I can go that I recall.
Gosh.
I'm standing there in the survey equipment. 100%, it's all you can see once you're in that is the survey equipment. Everything goes blank. I don't remember a single thing until that's a Friday morning. Friday evening, I wake up wondering where I'm at and how I got here. Not a clue in the world. It turns out a car came through me at least 35 miles an hour, doesn't touch their brakes, just absolutely plows through me.
Gosh.
Like, they're saying, believe it or not, there's actually a video. It's caught by surveillance. So if anyone's out there and really wants to see, oh yeah. 20 feet up, 20 feet out. Dang. I'm launched off the A-frame. I bent her A-frame. I'm hit so hard.
Gosh.
So there I am, waking up, wondering how I get where I'm at. I have no idea why I'm here. And everyone is running around frantic. I'm lost. I have no clue. I'm an hour from where we were working. Well, turns out I completely was gone. I should be dead. Like, they're afraid for the next 2 days. They don't tell me a word. They don't know what to say to me because I had fractured my skull, broke 15 spots in my rib cage. They're so afraid if my lungs punctured or if there's any bleeding in my brain whatsoever, my best hope for the rest of my life is a vegetable.
Now, Jeff, were you conscious during this time?
So I would, from the time I was hit to when I woke up that evening, not one time I was gone. There's an absolute lapse in time, a lapse in memory, like it never happened. I never existed.
Wow. Were you in, it might be a stupid question, were you in any pain?
I couldn't feel a single thing until I woke up. And then I can't describe to you what pain is. I can't even move a single part of my body without, I'm not kidding you, the pain that you can't describe.
My goodness.
Yeah, like pain, like beyond next level.
Yes. Now, Chelsea, were you around then?
I wasn't. I had met him literally the final year that you had your last surgery, I want to say.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go back to where you left off. So what's next? What happened then?
So they're afraid to share much with me because they do not think I'm even getting out of there alive. So I don't recall any of the tests, but they run from CAT scan, you name it, ultrasound, every test. Well, until they get results back, they don't want to share anything with me because they're already thinking they're going to have to tell me the inevitable.
Right. I can imagine.
It's unbelievable. The story just gets worse. I wake up Saturday morning, the lieutenant of the police department in San Mateo where it happened arrives and shows up to let me know they wrote up the report that I'm 100% at fault.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm sitting there. I have no benefits. I'm in Stanford ICU, and they don't think I'm going to live. Dang. Honestly, with the amount of pain, I don't want to live. Like, I can't even describe this pain.
Gosh.
So finally the tests come back. The first positive news, they can't find any bleeding in my skull. It's definitely fractured. Boom, dodge one bullet.
Yeah, for real.
And the lungs come back, which out of all pain, what happened to my rib cage, all I can tell you is each time, if I even coughed, breathed too heavy, it was like somebody was lighting off a grenade inside my chest.
Did you break any ribs?
15.
Oh, gosh.
15.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
almost relate with that. I've broken 5 before.
Oh,
Yeah.
there I
Gosh.
am, and I'm going, oh man. Like, I'm not kidding you. Any part that I'm awake is constant, the worst pain I can possibly describe.
Dang,
So all you
gotcha.
could do is pray and hope that you could just fall asleep. Well, you can't sleep.
Right. How long were you in there?
So I was very, very fortunate. And this is, again, where everything started off so bad, where I couldn't be more thankful for what ends up happening. I worked with my brother-in-law at the time, who actually was there with me on the scene and in the hospital, thankfully. And the only reason I was being taken care of, which I learned later, they released me after almost 2 weeks. And the only reason I'm released is he 100% agrees to take me in and take care of me financially, physically, everything. I can't wipe my own butt. Like,
Right.
I'm worthless.
Oh, my gosh.
So I drive 2 hours and 15 minutes from Stanford, not drive, I'm the passenger, laid out in pillows as my brother-in-law takes me back.
Yeah.
Without my sister, without my brother-in-law, I don't stand a chance. They literally take me in for the
Right.
next year and a half, 2 years,
So,
and take care of me completely.
my gosh. So, what is going through your mind this whole time? Am I going to make it? What kind of life am I going to have? What?
I'm not going to have a life, and it'd be so much easier. Please, tonight, when I close my eyes, don't wake up tomorrow morning.
No kidding.
The pain is unbearable.
Oh, my gosh.
There's no positive sign. Like, they tried to bring in a physical therapist, which the whole entire staff at Stanford, I'd like to say, is absolutely phenomenal, except for the physical therapist, which if I could go back and slap, I would. Had this bright idea to try to get me to sit up.
Oh, man.
She has no idea what my injuries are or anything.
Okay. So, let's hear more. I mean, you're a pillar of health right now.
Oh, it got really, really bad before it ever got better.
Okay.
That's for darn sure. So once I'm released, I'm in a neck brace. I even broke my neck. For the next 3 months, I don't move. I need assistance to even get to the restroom. The first time a haircut, my brother-in-law stands me up upstairs. He does it for me, literally taking care of me. I could literally see the lights fading in and out. The next thing you know, I wake back up and I'm downstairs on his recliner to here. If he wasn't there to catch my head, I'm gone.
Oh,
I literally
gosh,
just
Jeff.
standing there for the first time, just go unconscious, lose complete, and just collapse.
Okay. Now, Jeff, I know you have a picture.
Oh yeah.
It was the headshot when they were putting you on a stretcher. Do you think you ought to show them?
To understand, if I were on the outside looking in, I'd want to see these pictures, because if you see me now, I wouldn't even believe my story. I shouldn't even be here, let alone look
I know.
like close to this.
Well, you want to show them now, and then we'll carry on for the rest of the story, or you want to show them later?
Let's show that. It's on my phone. That's the only place I keep that. It's
Okay.
just a memory to keep me going.
Right. Okay. So you're in great health. I mean, was it the exercise, going to the gym, that got you to where you are now?
So
What?
I know some people, I'm nearly 50 years old. I'm 48. I'm not one of those people who is genetically gifted when it comes to weight. I'm naturally a fat kid. Junior
Really?
in high school, I was already 270 pounds.
Dang.
So I couldn't even do a single push-up as a sophomore in PE when they did the physical test. Not a single push-up. I've never ran the mile in my life until I decided at age 36 I was going to do Tough Mudder.
Now, what's Tough Mudder?
Just over 11 miles. It was in Tahoe at a ski resort. You literally climb over 11 miles. You climb over 2,200 feet through 20-something obstacles.
Dang.
I
And
did
you
it
did
in
that?
nothing but a pair of shorts.
Wow.
Because I was
this after the accident?
This was before.
Oh, before.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
before. Yeah. Like, nope,
Oh,
right
yeah.
after. I
Right.
did it.
So I've been through the stints of trying to get into health through
Gotcha.
you name the means.
Right.
I've tried it.
Right.
So when I was hit, I weighed about 245, 250. I lifted, but my cardio was trash and my diet was trash. I was still holding on to at least 30 pounds that I should.
Now are you going to 2019 now? Or are you still in?
This is back to 2018 when it actually happened.
2018.
And
yeah.
thankfully, though, because I was about 245,
Right.
from also busted teeth. So even my dentist, every nurse, every doctor,
Heck,
everyone looks at me and goes, I have no idea what you believe, but there's not a medical reason that explains
right.
why you can still breathe right now.
Did
You
the-
shouldn't be alive.
I believe it. Did the doctors come right out and say, Jeff, listen, you're not going to be able to walk anymore?
They were still too worried that I wasn't going to be alive. And if I would be alive, I'd be a vegetable. So walking was like way down the path hope.
So Jeff, why are you here? I mean, are we talking healing your body, mind, and spirit? Is it all three?
Your mind's the strongest thing that you have.
Right.
I've every reason to give up. I've had every reason to give up. Well, thankfully, I've got two incredible daughters who were right there for me.
Right.
Like I said, my sister and brother-in-law,
Right.
a couple of close friends who came to me and did things for me that I can't even explain.
Right.
It's the story of how I ended up in North Carolina is even through that recovery, I'm bedridden. I can't move. I start playing a golf app game, all because my brother and brother-in-law are playing a game called Golf Clash.
Right.
Well, I can only maybe move a finger. What's all this game requires?
Right.
I play this game. It's all I do literally from the time I wake up, from the time I go to sleep for probably the next 2.5 years. Sounds horrible. Dan, Bobby, Jay, there's more of you out there. These are all gentlemen that I met through this game.
Right.
Who I'm not kidding you, literally even paid bills for me and had no idea who I was. And all I did was meet them through a silly game.
Right.
So without the support system, because trust me, the pain was so bad. So when I broke my neck, it pinched a nerve.
Oh gosh, Jeff.
Well, that was my final surgery. So for 2.5 years,
I never knew you broke your neck.
Oh, from head to toe, it was bad. It was bad.
And one of your knees too, wasn't it?
Well, that's my ACL, MCL, my labrum. That's a surgery. That's a surgery. That's 2 surgeries.
Yeah.
That's broken.
You know, friends, if you could see these two people work out, you wouldn't guess in a million years that this happened to him. Now, Chelsea, what kind of shape was he in when y'all met?
Oh man, he was still in good shape. Like I wouldn't be able to tell. Like when I met him, I was like, "What? You've been like hit? Like no way!" And then not until I saw the pictures, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I didn't realize like how bad it was, and what happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were you still recovering when you met Chelsea?
So we met in 2021.
Okay. Oh, that was full-time COVID.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We didn't
And
follow rules, thankfully. So we had a Halloween party at our house, which is exactly how we met.
No kidding.
Uh-huh.
Earlier that year, I believe it was July, was my final surgery. And the reason she couldn't tell, gym for me, I refer to it as head meds. With the gym, I have no anger issues. It's my peace. It's my, it's everything to me that keeps me level.
Right.
Well, I lost all that.
Right.
So from the get-go, I was determined to try and get back to anything. A single push-up. Here I was again, that little chubby kid in high school, back on the floor. I remember in my room to this day, I couldn't do a single push-up again.
Right.
I remember doing sets, finally of 1 push-up at a time.
So was it the exercise that got you to this point?
I literally am determined, and it's the reason actually, no offense to our medical system, the reason I discover more and more injuries is I'm determined to at least walk.
Right. Are you in any pain at all?
Constantly.
Oh, really?
24/7, it never goes
Oh,
away.
man, I didn't realize that.
Oh, like I said, by the time they got a plate in my neck, You could see somewhat of a scar. This scar actually stayed puffed up and looked like a caterpillar for probably a year. Even friends of mine said, "Will he always look like that?" Well, I wasn't too concerned because I even had like a horn here. Stuff wasn't going away. It wasn't healing. Gosh. So I determined, after sitting there, I went back to my crutch of food to live and get through the 2 years, which to me, I really didn't care if I was going to be a little chubby now and have some ice cream, because guess what? I did not honestly think I'm going to wake up the next day, and a lot of times did not want to. So to have a cheat or a sweet or a temporary fix, I'll do anything to get by.
Right. Speaking of food, please tell the audience what you eat. Let me tell them.
Oh, this is
Let me tell them.
absolutely.
You finally know somebody now that's on the carnivore diet. Tell them what you eat. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Jeff?
Oh, the same thing I have every morning.
What is it?
I'm minimum 6 to 8 whole eggs, fried in butter, fried in at least 4 thick slices of bacon with all the bacon grease, and don't drain a single drop. That's every day. Then minimum later each evening, I have at least a 1 pound steak,
Every night.
fried in as much butter as you could possibly imagine, because I don't like fatty meat, and you're supposed to have fatty meat.
Right.
So I take ghee, obviously grass-fed, all natural butter.
How's your blood pressure? Good?
I am not kidding you. Like I said, I'm 48 years old.
Right.
We can go out on the gym floor and I'll compete with these 18-year-olds right now.
Oh, he can. I've seen him. Yeah, he's right.
Like, I cannot believe the way I feel between the way I eat and what I went through and my age.
Right.
I don't even know what's going on.
So,
I'm not complaining.
Are you on any like pain medications or completely off of them?
I won't even take a single thing of Tylenol, ibuprofen.
No kidding.
Zero.
Nice.
Nothing.
Yeah. Listen, I'm heading towards 72 years old. I'm in no pain. That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I know. I'm in no pain.
It's what you learn when you
you're
start.
right.
You find a diet that's actually goes with your health. You can't explain to somebody. You
Right.
think drinking's good. If you think a drug's good, if you think an adrenaline rush is good, get your health down, take care of your body,
Right.
and you'll almost constantly have that feeling
Yeah.
as long as you're awake.
But it took time. I mean, there's like layers to it. Like after him going through what he went through, then we got together, and then it was like a whole different set of it. Because then he's like, you were eating more. You had gained a lot of weight at that point. And then I remember when he could barely even swing a golf club. Like we'd go golfing or anything, or like anything onto his knees or walk, and we'd just be walking and his leg would go out of place, and like all these other things that would happen. And then it was like, gosh, the one day that we went hiking one time, and he noticed that he had gained weight, and then it was like it just started where it was like we got more like deeper and deeper into it, but it took time. Like it didn't just happen like overnight and then he felt better. Like it's multiple nights of like, okay, is it going to get better tomorrow? Is he going to be able to hike? Like we've done 21 mile, 22 mile hikes.
Nice.
And shocked that we even made it. But each time we were like, okay, we'll go a little further. We'll go a little further. And it was just every single day, just like having the hope that you would, be able to function and everything would be good.
I want to do a loop because I would like to save it on eating on my energy, but to stay where she's at. So when we met, I actually weighed about 213 pounds because I'd found out basically I joined a gym because my whole life, I've actually worked at a gym. A gym's been fundamental to me since I was 16 years old. I've battled weight issues my whole life.
No kidding.
So,
but you're not now.
Oh, it's as easy as this is
the
first time I've ever attempted anything that we'll call a diet. It literally feels like I'm lying to you to call this a diet because I look forward to eating every single meal because it's as delicious as you could possibly hope.
He loves it.
Oh, I know he does.
I can't
He's the only second person I know that's on it. Yeah. Okay. Now, Jeff, what can you tell the people out there if somebody has probably been through something similar that you've been through? Words of wisdom. What can you tell them?
Don't give up, no matter what. When I started back when she met me, I wasn't that overweight. It's because I was determined. I used to think, okay, when I stayed with my sister and brother-in-law, I'm going to do one lap around their block. I'm just going to make one walk. Well, the first time I didn't make it 2 houses. I couldn't take the pain. Well, then I finally worked up to 1 lap around their block, which was seriously maybe 5 minutes. Well, by the time I'd met her, I'd got that up to. I was doing an hour loop. And obviously that took me, after 2.5 years of being bedridden and surgeries, another 6 months just to be able to walk. So finally I joined the gym, but I don't put a single weight. There's no resistance. I can't do anything. So I sit on a machine, almost just from my head, dreaming of, hey, I'm going to push through this, just to have that feeling, knowing I'm never going to be able to lift a free weight again. Nothing, ever again.
You know, you probably lost a ton of muscle mass, I would imagine.
Exactly why my weight was so depleted. She didn't even believe I was ever a gym person, because all of it was gone.
Okay, well, look, we're about to end this. Say hello to any friend you want to. California, here. You say the first name.
More so than my friends, anybody who's out there, if I could be of any help, assistance, if there's one thing I've learned out here in North Carolina in the South, people are behind the times on how they eat and what they can do nutrition-wise and what they can do for their own health. Reach out. Don't want anything in return? Reach out, please. I have no reason to be here other than to give back, because I'm on a second life that I have no idea why I'm here, but I'm so thankful. If I could do anything to help anyone out there, please reach out.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
And if any of my old friends are out there that I haven't seen in 20 years, I'm so glad you got to see me. Hope to see you. Please stay tuned for next week. Okay, we appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.